These leather cases, these right here, these are the best leather cases for the iPhone you can get right now. Since my last leather case roundup, I've gotten new brands like from Keyway, Bandwerk, and Sandmarc. I'm going to compare these to some updated cases from brands I reviewed previously like Ryan London, Andar, and Decoded. I know some of you before really wanted to see MagSafe, so I have my magnetic paper. We'll show you the magnets in these cases. And at the end, I'm going to give some superlatives like best feeling, best eye-catching, most protective, and my personal favorite of all these leather cases, and a runner-up. By the way, I'm going to have some giveaways at the end as well. Ryan London wants to give away a case, wallet, and AirPods package to someone, so I'll tell you how to do that. And I have a lot of cases here in the office I'd like to give away as well, so I'll tell you how to do that at the end of the video. And for the record, here are the brand leather cases that I'll be trying today. These are all real, genuine leather, no vegan leather, no cactus leather. These are all like one of these. You know what I mean. And while some case brands had a hole for the action button previously, they've all added a physical action button on the case. So all real leather, all MagSafe, all have an action button. All right, first up, this is the case from Keyway. This is the whiskey color. It's $51, full grain leather, has the nice felt material inside. It's got a metal ring around the camera and metal buttons here on the side. Of course, there's the action button. And of course, this is full genuine leather. I didn't say it before, but I'll give it a sniff test as well, in case that's important to you. Talking about MagSafe, we can see the MagSafe ring right there and the alignment magnet. It's easy to get your phone in and out. All the buttons feel great, and I really love the feel of the leather on this Keyway case. Now there is a logo, it's an X on the bottom. On the Keyway case, the alignment for the USB-C port is pretty good, will fit a lot of cables, but doesn't have as much room as some other cases like from Nomad and Bandwerk that we'll see in a moment. They actually have a nice little write-up about that X mark on their website, so if you want to learn more, I'll put that link in the description. But overall, this has been one of my favorite new cases, and it does get one of the superlatives at the end of the video. While the whiskey color is currently sold out, should be coming back soon, they do have other colors like the charcoal, and these cases are around $50, one of the cheaper, genuine leather cases you can get, and again, feels great. Next up is one of the wildest leather cases I have seen. You actually have to assemble this case around your phone. Yes, that is right. 2 screws on the top and then 1 screw at the bottom. Then this case actually comes apart. That was the mocha color. This is the space black. And you see, once you unscrew those sides, these aluminum edges actually come off so you can get your phone in the case, and then you screw these back on. When it comes to MagSafe, we have the ring and the alignment magnet. Again, genuine leather. Doesn't smell as leathery as some of the other brands, but it is actually waterproof leather. Now this case is also $109. It does come all the way from Germany, has the nice felt inside, aluminum rings around the edges and the camera bump. Bandwerk does have a larger space for that USB-C port, and when it comes to a protective case, this Bandwerk is probably going to be the best. Now the buttons are actually flush to the case, they don't stick out, but there is an action button and I do find them easy to press. I don't get any kind of false positives, but they are flush, so keep that in mind. Now this is a very high quality case, but if you're like me, you might want to switch cases often from going to the beach. Sometimes I like going silicone or just like to try some of these other cases, and having to unscrew the case around your phone is a choice. If you're a one case person, and this is waterproof, so you could leave it on all the time, and maybe you want some extra protection on your case, this might be a great choice for you. Again, $109 from Germany, genuine leather. I can definitely say this is the only leather iPhone case you literally assemble around your phone. Next up, we have some leather cases from Sandmarc that ends with a C, and these actually go with their lenses and other creator attachments that you can put around the cameras. These all have an action button. This is the sand color, brown and black. MagSafe wise, you can see it has the ring and the alignment magnet at the bottom. Easy to get your phone in and out. I really do like the sand color, especially because I have a darker color iPhone. But as you can see, you do get lots of protection around those camera lenses. These Sandmarc cases are really meant to be used with their filters or lenses that you can put on top of the iPhone. They also make their entire film rigs, tripods, and sliders, which is cool. And it is genuine leather. It feels pretty good. Not as nice of a leather as some of the other cases. Similar hole as the Keyway for that USB-C port. For the sniff test, doesn't smell as leathery as the Ryan London or the Andar, but again, good feel. Has the action button right there, nice metal buttons, and of course this huge metal plateau around the cameras. These Sandmarc cases are also around $50, so on the more inexpensive end when it comes to leather iPhone cases. Now, Ryan London was actually my top choice for leather cases in my previous video. I think it has the best leather feel, leather smell, has the action button, and the previous Ryan London case I reviewed was one of the bottomless options if you like to be able to swipe up without a lip around the edge. The camera ring I wasn't crazy about before because it didn't have a metal ring, it was just kind of this raised leather. It does have the black metal buttons on both sides, very similar to the Bullstrap case Again, I'll link my previous video up here and in the description if you'd like to see that comparison. But Ryan London has an updated case. You can still get the bottomless option, but this new option now has a black metal camera ring, still the black metal buttons here on the sides, and a closed bottom if that's what you prefer. Now, as before, the leather on Ryan London cases is one of the most premium feeling leathers. Buttons feel great, the metal is great, and the camera ring is pretty raised. You could definitely tell it will protect the cameras if you place this on a table. When it comes to MagSafe, you have the ring and the alignment magnet. Decent space around the USB-C port, and the alignment is always on point when it comes to that case cutout. Now, the sniff test, I have to say, Ryan London wins the sniff test. It smells and feels the most like genuine leather. I love the feel of this case. When it comes to branding, it has the little Ryan London logo on the side, which is more discreet than something like the Keyway X, but I kind of like this X. But if you just like a brandless back on your phone, the most premium feeling leather, great feeling buttons, the Ryan London case is still one of the best. This new closed bottom option is $72 to $80 depending on the size and color you want, but this thing is going to patina really well and is just one of the nicest leathers. Alright, some other brands that I did in the last video. Decoded leather cases, still one of my top choices as well. It's just one of my personal favorites when it comes to look. I like the inside and the lighter color metal buttons. I think these are some of the more obtrusive buttons, like in a positive way. And you can tell I've been using this case a lot. It's starting to patina or just wear along the edges. But whenever I have this case in a video, I definitely get the most questions of, what is that case? People want to know what this is. When it comes to magnets, we have the MagSafe and alignment magnet. Similar space around the USB-C port, and that cutout is right on point. Sniff test. Not as nice of a scent as the Ryan London, but definitely smells like real leather, and I love the feel of this. And I also just love the color of this case. This clay color on the Decoded cases, I think is just one of the best. You can also get it in a tan, black, and other colors, different sizes, and it comes in around $56 on the inexpensive side of these leather cases. Now, one of the first cases to market was the Andar leather case. I reviewed them in my last video, but they have an updated version. They've added the action button, so taking care of that. Metal camera ring. This is actually the 15 Pro size. I didn't get a Pro Max, so I can't show you on the phone, but the buttons feel great. Leather also feels great, high quality, genuine leather. Standard USB-C cutout there. We have the MagSafe and alignment magnet on the back. And the sniff test smells really nice. Definitely genuine leather. I think this gets really close to that Ryan London scent. And you can tell they're using some high quality materials in this case. I love these lighter color leather cases, and this one feels great in hand. The Aspen also comes in some fun colors. Not all of them are genuine leather. Some of them are cactus leather, so just be mindful of that as you're buying them on the website. But at $55, this is a great choice, especially if you want some unique colors to your leather. Two other cases I just want to mention, the Bullstrap, which I reviewed in the last video. Not really any updated versions of this, but it's one of those bottomless full grain leather cases. Reminder, it was extremely similar to the Ryan London case. Almost feels like a carbon copy, except for that Bull logo as opposed to the Ryan London logo. But this is a $75. You do get an extended warranty on the Bullstrap, but when it came to this versus Ryan London, I would just prefer the Ryan London one. And Nomad is a favorite with many people. I tried the Nomad. It had one of the best cutouts for USB-C, lots of room for that cable to get into. Also had really nice metal buttons, but the Nomad also has this two-tone look with kind of rubberized sides, and I really prefer leather all around the iPhone, including the sides. So this Nomad, if you like that look, the two-tone with rubberized sides, great, has really nice buttons. It's also $70, so one of the mid-range choices for leather cases. All right, time for some superlatives on these leather cases. First off, let's go with most protective leather case. For that, I have to give it to Bandwerk. Bandwerk is just a tank of a case, has these aluminum big metal edges, the metal camera ring. It is going to make your phone feel a little bulky compared to the other leather cases, but if protective and leather are your two priorities, I think the Bandwerk is a great option. It's definitely going to warrant some questions and be eye-catching because this is a very unique case. You don't see this very much. Keep in mind the buttons are flush to the sides, but easy to press, and pretty good space for that USB-C port. But when it comes to protection, Bandwerk wins most protective. When it comes to best feel, I still have to give it to Ryan London. It feels really premium leather on the case. I like the black metal camera ring that they've added there. Buttons feel great. Sniff test wins out. And if you just really love leather, and I mean capital L leather, Ryan London is probably the one you should go with. Most leathery. And I'm going to give a runner-up for best feel to the Andar. Again, their leather feels premium. I love, passes the sniff test. And they also have the metal camera ring and buttons like Ryan London. Now, when it comes to most eye-catching, and I'm really just going off people asking me out in public and from comments on videos, the Decoded really catches people's eyes. I think the lighter color camera ring and metal buttons really stand out. This clay color is just one of the nicest. It does say Decoded here on the case, so you may or may not be crazy about that kind of branding. It also shows the established year in the camera ring. I think it looks kind of cool, but I do keep coming back to the Decoded case. It just feels really good and looks nice. But runner up for eye-catching, I mean, I also have to mention Bandwerk one more time because this thing is going to catch some eyes, and you will likely be asked where you got this wild-looking case. But for the final superlative, I have a new personal favorite. I have to say I've been loving the Keyway leather case. This leather feels great, definitely premium. It's close to the Andar and Ryan London feel and sniff test. I love the metal buttons and camera ring. When it comes to branding on cases, I like this look. I like something breaking up just the plain back of an iPhone case. Because these aren't Apple cases, they can't have the Apple logo on it. So I like something there, and this X I think is just a nice touch. It's also on the more inexpensive end at $50. They have some really fun packaging as well. And I had several commenters after my last video say they've had this for a long time and it patinas really nicely. So for my personal favorite, I'm giving it to Keyway. Links to all these cases are down in the description. And if you're here for the giveaway, Ryan London, one of the best feeling leather cases, is going to do a giveaway. They're going to include an iPhone leather case, as well as a Ryan London wallet. They sent this to me, and I have to say, I'm really liking the feel. There's my Apple card right there. I also put a little Chipolo card in there so it can have Find My. And just like their phone cases, the leather wallet feels and smells great. So this is going to be part of the giveaway as well. And they're going to include one of their leather AirPods cases. Little Ryan London logo on the back. And just like their other leathers, feels great. I still charge this with Qi charging. You do have to place it pretty accurately on whatever wireless charger you have, but it will work through the case. Of course, you can still plug it in from the bottom, little holes for the speaker, and holes for the lanyard right there. And so for that giveaway, you'll get a Ryan London wallet, AirPods case, and phone case. Plus, I have a lot of cases here that I want to give away too. So I have all the leather cases I showed in this video, plus I have some leftover cases from Spigen, including this cool like red one, and this clear one here. These are for the iPhone 15 Pro specifically. iPhone 15 Pro, Ryan London. Let me know in the comments what phone you have. I have 15 Pro Max cases like the Sandmarc. I have a 15 Pro Andar leather case and a 15 Pro Bandwerk case as well. So here's what you do to enter. Leave a comment below this video. Tell me which iPhone model you have, 15 Pro Max and 15 Pro. If you don't care what case, you could just say any case. But if you like a specific case that I showed today, maybe you want the Spigen, the Bandwerk, the Sandmarc, put that in the comment as well, and then we'll do the Ryan London giveaway, and I'm going to ship some of these cases to you commenters. I'll let you know who wins in the pinned comment at the top. I'll give it a week, maybe a week and a half until we get some comments there. But I hope you enjoyed this leather case Redux review for the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. If you have any questions, you can also leave those down in the comments. I know they might get buried, but I will look for them, don't worry. Or, you could just subscribe to the channel and like this video and then comment on any future video. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. It's 2024 as I record this video, and so we're going to be aiming for 100K on this channel before the end of the year. So help me get there, subscribe, or check out another recent video like 24 great apps for iPhone you've never heard of. I'll put that video up here, and YouTube thinks you'll really love this video up here. So you should try that. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.